What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, another watch list video from me, aka Bolts of the Wall Trading. I hope you guys are having a terrific Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah, today is Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a great week. Happy hump day. We're almost through with the week. As I mentioned a little while ago, this is going to be my watch list, my stock watch list for May 24th, 2018. For those new viewers, this is a channel where I share my watch list, and I like to help new traders out and teach you my techniques. So please, if you would be so kind to subscribe and like. And if you like how I explain things and how I break things down, then I would suggest for you to keep watching these videos. And any support that I get, whether it's a thumbs up, a good comment, or a subscribe, I really do appreciate that. I have a free chat room through the Discord app. I'll leave the link in the description of the video, so feel free to join that. I'm also not a financial planner nor a financial advisor. I'm just an average Joe that learned how to trade. That's why I'm so adamant in making these videos, because for a long time of my life I thought that I could never do this and that it was too hard. But you know, like I said, I'm just a normal guy that learned how to do it, so that's why I want to pass this information down. So I'm always going to tell you to do your own research, and I'm not here to just give out stocks that I think are going to take off, because then, you know, if it doesn't go your way, or if it doesn't do what I think it's going to do, I'm going to get the blame. So I rather teach you guys how to do all of this, so you guys get your own stocks and start thinking how I like to think. So yeah, let's go into some stocks that I had. So the way that I like to break things down, I like to do a day trading part of the video first, and I go into swing trading. So what I'm gonna do first is review some of the stocks that I had on last night's video, and we're gonna see how they performed today. So I only had two yesterday. So the first one is ONVO, and let's see how it did. So for day trading, the way that I like to trade, and this does not mean that this is the only way to day trade, it just means that it's the way that has worked for me. The way that I like to trade is trading the pre-market high, intraday high, or post-market high. That means that we are putting a resistance line at the high of the day. So when we did this video last night, this was the high right here at around $2. So let me zoom in a little bit. So the high was right here at $2. When the pre-market started this morning, it made a new high at around $2.02. So right here would have been our new high. So I would get rid of this previous high, because that's not the high anymore. This $2.02 line right here would be the new high. So the way that I like to day trade is I like to get in on a break above the high with good volume. So over here we can see the stock came down when the market opened at 9:30. It climbed back up. It crossed above our high a little bit. It had decent volume on that candle. 200,000, and you can see it right here, 200,000. You could have gotten in and probably rode that to a high of $2.09. Not that great of a move, not that great of a profit. But I personally, I wouldn't have done anything with this, because I like to see a lot of movement in the pre-market, and this doesn't fall under that category. This is just here and there. I like to see a lot of trading going on in the pre-market. Either way, yeah, I mean, you could have made a little bit something, but nothing crazy. You would have went from 202, 203 to 209. But again, the setup in the morning, it wasn't favorable. It wasn't what I like. So this stock didn't do that much, and it didn't set up the way that I like it. The next one is HTBX. Alright, so let's see how this one did. So once again, we have our high right here, which was when we made yesterday's video, or last night's video. So in the pre-market session, it made a new high over here at $2.28. So that's where I would make my new resistance line. and I would get rid of this previous one. So now when we look at the pre-market session, there's a lot of trading going on. So all of this right here is a pre-market. So people were buying and selling, buying and selling. And if you look at the volume on some of these candles, so that's 7,000, 3,100, 7,000. It had decent amount of volume, so this stock was getting eyes in the pre-market session. So that's a good sign. Did I see one with 400,000? Oh no, it was this opening candle. So this is the high, the newer high. So again, we go under the same theory. We want the price or the stock to cross the line or the resistance line that we have here, which is a high. If it has good volume, we could get in and hopefully see a rise to the upside, a quick little pop for you to get in, a nice little profit and get out and be profitable. So the stock market opened up, it went down, it started inching up. On this candle right here, it crossed the high with 300,000 in volume on this candle alone, which is very good. So you could have gotten in at $2.29 or somewhere above that and rode that up to 242, which was the high of the day, or anywhere where you felt comfortable. If you got greedy and you rode that to 242 and you held on, then you would have lost money at some point if you try to get too greedy. And that's one of the things that happens with day trading. You have to get in and out really quickly because you don't know when it's going to come down. And another thing is that just because this is a setup and it crosses above with good volume and the whole nine does not mean that it's always going to have a nice pop. Sometimes the stock can just cross, go up 2 cents, and then it'll come right back down. So always have a backup plan. Always know your target. Always know when you'll get out if things don't go your way. And always know that nothing is a sure thing in the stock market. You have to understand that anytime you put your money on the line, you could lose money. So I say it all the time that people want to invest, or people ask me all the time, I want to invest, but I don't want to lose money. That's the most ridiculous statement anybody could say, because that's not possible. You're going to lose money. But the way you become a good trader is by limiting the amount of money that you lose and knowing when to get out, knowing when to cut your losses, knowing when to recognize, what, this stock isn't doing what I want it to do. I'm losing money. Let me get out while I can. That's how you become a good trader. So those are the only two that I had on last night's video. So let's move to my stocks that I have on my watch list for tonight. So the first one is going to be AVGR, and for some reason my watch list, not my watch list, my scans were kind of messed up today. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just my setup or if TD is having some kind of issue. So the first one, AVGR. So we see what this stock did here. It really was doing nothing yesterday. It was at around $1.30, shot up in the pre-market session, and then it made new highs this afternoon at $2.44. So that's where we would draw our line. And if you see right here, this gray area, this is after the market close. So this is still being traded after the close, which is a very good sign because people still want to get in on this stock. So yeah, so it got an FDA clearance, so that's why it shot up. So most likely tomorrow morning when we load up our computer, there's going to be a new high, most likely, because an FDA clearance is huge news. So we identified the high, $2.44, and by now you guys should know what we want. We want the stock to come up, cross $2.44 with good volume, and that could set it off for a nice little run. The next one is GERN. Alright, so same situation with this one. It had an up day. It went up a little bit, came down, moved up, did its regular motion, and it made a new high at $4.84. That's where we draw our line, or if you want to get technical, our resistance line, and you guys know the rest. And the last one is ENDP. So this one, the candles aren't all that great looking to me, but what I do like is this right here. It made a new high after the market closed. Let me zoom in a little bit. It made a new high after the market closed at $6.40, and it has tried 5 times to cross above 640, but it hasn't been able to. So that's a very, very strong resistance right there. So I'm going to draw my line, and hopefully you guys can see it. It's 640 right there, right there, right there, right there, there, and there. So that is a very, very strong resistance. Whenever this has a chance to break above $6.40, it could really just shoot up. So definitely keep that on watch. That's all I have for day trading. To switch it over to swing trading, today was another slow day. I wasn't able to get into anything that fit my criteria as far as swing trading. I am currently just in one stock, and I don't know what happened here. Okay, I'm currently just in one stock, which is one that I've been in for a while, which is no, that's not right. It's VKTX. So I got in this stock right here on this candle. I usually like to do double bottom plays. So you know, I have a couple lines drawn here as far as like breakouts and setups and targets. So right now I'm in a good area. Hopefully tomorrow it can break through this resistance line right here, and if it can break through the next part of resistance right here, then you know, the sky's the limit for this stock in my opinion. So we'll see what happens there. As far as stocks that I will be watching tomorrow, swing trading, ABEV, I want this one to come down more towards the support that I have drawn out there. GGB, this one had a green day today, but it's not the right setup that I like. I like a bigger green candle. AVP, this one's just been hanging out on support for, I mean, days now. So I don't like buying on red. PBI, this is a new one that I found today. I want this one to keep coming down and bounce off of the support line, just like it did right here. So if you see, the stock came down and then it bounced right here and it came up. So basically what I want is for it to come down, make one bottom right here, go up again, and make another bottom right here, and then go up again. I want to buy on that second bottom. TRQ, this is one that I've had forever. I guess I should probably get rid of this line because I would much rather have this come down to this previous support. And this is a stock that I invested in right here, and I made a nice little profit here. So I'm very familiar with that stock. LIG, this is another one that I found today. Another double bottom play could form. We already have one bottom right here. We just want another bottom somewhere along here. SID, again, we have two support levels right here. We're just trying to figure out if it's going to bounce off this level of support or if it's going to break through and find this other level of support. ETM, same thing. We're waiting to see if it's going to bounce off of that support level. And I think that's all I got. Yep, that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching these videos. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. Make sure to join the chat room. Subscribe and like. Thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night.